Coffee and weed. We got weed. We got coffee. Now, when you mix weed and coffee together, you know what you get. You get talk time with Burley. When you mixing that coffee with your weed, the Most High, peace, where it be, sir? The Most High is in the building. Who else is rocking with me? Leave a comment. Let me know let me know who with me, where you from. Smash that like button. Let's try to keep the engagement up to half. We got 12 people in there. Can I get 6 likes? Can I get 6 likes, 6 likes, 6 likes, anybody? 6 likes, 6 likes, going to the man with the coffee and the weed. Smash the like button, people. It don't cost nothing to smash the like button. You ready for that? Yo, that Boots Ennis is a serious boy. Boots Ennis is serious, man. I think, you know, I don't think he's gonna get a chance to face Crawford and Errol. I think they're gonna flee the division, and in doing that, they're gonna pass the keys to Jerron Boots Ennis. They definitely passing the keys to the lock to Jerron Boots Ennis. I don't know if he's gonna face them. You know, if I was them, I'd probably leave that little young tiger alone. Leave Jerron Boots Ennis alone. That kid is, he is Roy Jones Jr. with technique. Now Roy would have been a lot better. Knock Measy, my fam is in the building. Check out my homie Knock Measy's last live. He's logging off from the YouTube. Had a great career out here. Did all types of things. Pulled up on people. Made great vids about people. Funny stuff. You know, we cancer, so the C in cancer stand for comedy. Oh yeah, and Lipinets was a tough fighter. See, they don't really give, when you so good, sometimes they don't give you your just due credit. And Lipinets is tough, tough. And Jerron Boots just went in there and treated him like an everyday fighter. Italy in the building. That's what we talking about. But Jerron made him look like a regular fighter, and he probably ain't going to get the true credit he was supposed to get off of that Lipinets victory. But I'm telling you, when if the super fight ever happens between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, they're going to flee the division. I believe Terrence is going to retire, and Errol is going to move upstairs. He's going to move up to 154. So we may not get a chance to see with Jerron Boots Ennis what it did with Terrence Crawford and them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ennis is the truth, man. Ennis is the truth. Jerron Boots Ennis is the next king of the welterweight division. You heard it right here. You heard it right here on the Burley Live. You know, you heard it right here on the Burley Live. Jerron Boots Ennis got the keys to the bank. Yo, Shakur Stevenson, he's going to move up and take over the lightweight division. Like out of the 4 horsemen, like the new 4 horsemen, Teofimo, Javante Tate Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur. We got to kick Ryan Garcia out of there. Ryan Garcia ain't really got the he ain't got what it takes to be a fighter. He got the skills. See, people in Ryan Garcia, you can see a true example of a person who has the skills but doesn't have this and this. He doesn't have the mind and the heart. You know, when I seen him up there on the Mike Tyson show trying to scream, now when he was screaming out Javante Davis, we all knew that was cap. We all know he ain't want no part of Tank Davis. But if he would have took the Devin Haney fight after that or any other fight, he could have actually, people may have forgot about that. But, all of this, his hand is broken, he having mental issues. To me, it all add up that he's not mentally fit to be a fighter. and to take on the challenges in front of him, because he got challenges. Tiafimo, Javante, Shakur. Like I remember when I seen the sparring match between Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia, and Rolly destroyed them. Rolly rolled on him. Rolly was destroying Ryan. Now I know it was a young Ryan Garcia, but still, he destroyed them. He destroyed them. So I can't see Ryan standing up there with the four horsemen. So the four horsemen of today is Javante Tank Davis, Tiafimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. I believe Shakur to be the most talented out of all of them. I'm talking about ring IQ, awareness, punch selection, accuracy, he defense. Um, the only thing that he lacking from like a Tiafimo and Tank is their power. Cause out the four horsemen, Tiafimo and Tank got the most power. They definitely got the TNT latent hands. Their hands got TNT in them. So they got the power in the division. But ring generalship, and I mean like 360 having everything, that's Shakur Stevenson. I believe when he moves up to lightweight, they all got a problem up in there. They all got a problem in lightweight. Now we about to light the joint. Now when you lighten the joint and it's cold outside, you need you a torch. You know what I'm saying? When the wind is blowing, and you really need to get your joint lit, you need that torch, baby. Uh-huh. Hmm. I'm rocking with that torch. As soon as I get the joint lit, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into the conversation about martial arts like we always do. Make Laura flip. What's going on? Where you been at? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, sir. You know I ain't have a live. Oh, that torch no joke. Yeah, this torch no joke. This is the one when you run up on them like, yo, what is the combination to the safe? Now give me the combination. Oh, oh yeah, you might not get the combination if your torch is doing that. But what's the combination? You put that next to his eye, he gonna tell you what the combination is. Mm-hmm. He gonna be like 3 right, 2 left. He gonna tell you that combination. Yeah, this would definitely take a finger here. I'm telling you, when it's cold outside, you need the torch. Job Boogie, you know I burn it down. This is the channel where we burn it down when we get into the talk. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the way that martial art is taught. Now I want to ask the question out there because I don't want to believe that I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think that I'm the one here. Is robbing the bank the best for street fighting? No, it's a good move in the street fight. Now, but still here. Now, in street fight, you know, that rob the bank, that rob the bank can help you when he's throwing a combination at you, like when he's trying to get crazy, and see with your with your rob the bank, you want to twirl your waist. You don't want to just think about doing this. Salute, thank you, man. You know, we here rocking. We ain't going nowhere, but I gotta get more. I gotta get more consistent with my lives. But when you're doing that rob the bank, you want to be moving your waist so you can catch the punches. You know, you don't want to just do it. Not saying that you can't, but the turning of the waist really helps you to maximize on catching punches and blocking. But yeah, rob the bank is very good for street fighting. Defense is good for street fighting. When you got knuckles on your face, when you getting this to your face, all up on the cranium, you need some defense, people. I'm gonna keep telling you, street fights need defense. You can't, like, if you just gonna go out there and rock 'em, sock 'em robots. I hope you got a tough chin. I hope your skin is tough, because you may be getting busted up, ripped up, for no reason. You know, you're going to have to take damage in a fight. You know, you're gonna have to take damage in a fight. But unnecessary damage, you shouldn't want to try to take unnecessary damage. You know, there is a time where you can take one to give more. But that's because you already gauged that you can take a shot. If you can't take a shot, you shouldn't be up in there eating shots. Like the way I fight, I was moving with a big dude, and the dude was like, "How come you was sitting outside the range?" Because he outweighed me by 100 pounds. Like there's so many. Like the sad thing about fighting is it's got so fantastical, man. Thank you for putting you on the Knock Measy Wilson pistol. That's right. That's the team right there. The team is strong. My team's strong. But there's just so much misinformation about fighting nowadays. It's so fantastical that, you know, it's hard to break people out their fantasies. Knock Measy said I got my nose broken in my first fight, been LG minded ever. That's right. Let's go defense, baby. Let's go defense. Let me tell you, defense is respect of that man. Like having defense is saying that I know this man want to try to win too. You know, I know this man want to try to win too. That's all defense is. It's having respect that your op want to kill you too. He want to win too. Your op don't want to just be the loser. So he gonna be in there swinging, kicking, biting. So yeah, you need defense just for that. Oh my God, Family Shepherd said, I'm hitting the wax pen card right now. Salute. Salute from West Australia by way of East Oakland. Salute. You know, defense is your respect of your opponent. That's why you need it. I'm going back to Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. That fight showed what happens when the greatest offense meets the greatest defense. And defense won. Defense wins. Like, if all you got is shooting but no defense, then it becomes a matter of time before somebody finally puts the right shot on you and gets you up out of there. But when you got defense, you can bide your time until you can find your killer shot and get him up out of there. So, you know, having defense first is like, I always say fight like you love yourself, man. Like, too many of us fight like we don't even like ourselves. Like you just out there just throwing shots that can get your chin ripped off just because you upset. No, man, you got to fight like you love yourself. You got to make the moves that hurt him and bring about as least to no damage to you as possible. And that's having your defense. And that's why 52 blocks is so important, because it's the one art that brought us back to remember your defense. That's right, that 1985 Georgetown defense. That's right, defense. At the games, they let's go defense, let's go. You know, that's important, man. And I just think that offense has such an arrogance to it that you can forget about your defense. Because you want to, everybody want the knockout. Everybody want to see their man laid out, looking up at God, or maybe laying on his stomach, looking at the devil. We want to, you want to see that man either looking at God or looking at the devil, either belly down or belly up. Everybody want that. I get it. But you also got to understand that in the fight, there's a high chance that you can be belly up or belly down. And the only way to really take care of that is to strengthen your defense. Is to train your defense like you train your offense. Be defensive minded. Love yourself more than loving the kill of your op. Love yourself more than that. And then you'll kill your op just by way of default because you love yourself. Now, if you love just killing ops, what happens is you forget about yourself. You forget about yourself, and that's when you at your most vulnerable, when you fighting and forgetting about yourself. 52 is the remembrance of the shield. Remember that you got a shield, not just a sword. You got a shield too, and you can use that. Sparta. Look at the Spartans. The Spartans believed in the shield. The Spartans, they slept on their shield, I think. I think they built little homes and slept right on their shields. They had sex on their shields. They became one with the shield. So when they picked their shield up, they knew that shield. Oh yeah, we going, NYC is the home. That's the hometown. So we always gonna get back to the hometown of NYC. That's always gonna happen. We gotta You know, we got to move around. It's just the movement right now. I love the fencing stance. That's a good stance, especially for jabbing. Real good stance. Like fencing helps you to get in and get out like that. Move in, then pull out can be a very helpful move. Yeah, I know. Let me hold on 1 second. I don't know if that helped out any. I just tried to turn the light on. I don't know if that helped out any. Not really. It really didn't help out too much. Still kind of dark. Yeah. Yeah, still kind of dark out here. I know, man. I know. I started this live late. I should have pulled it up a little earlier when I still had a little daytime rocking with me. But it's all good. We're gonna get these words out. I'm gonna finish this joint and we're gonna get to it. And any questions y'all got, go on and ask them. Got any questions for Mr. Burley? Go on and ask them. He said, anyone else gloves smell like corn? You got to get the dog gloves. You got to get glove dogs. You got to get the glove dogs because when you train them with them gloves, your gloves can start smelling like backwards feet in the heat. Backwards feet in the heat. That's how your gloves can start smelling if you don't get the glove dog. But who got questions for Mr. Burley? Who got some fight questions? Hit me with some fight questions. Anything. Any question. Oh yeah, we got to. I got to put up the address for the gym in Jersey for anybody who's in the Jersey sector and want to go get their 52 block on. It's being taught by one of my students, Tai Chi Burley. Very competent student. Yeah, shadow boxing. Yeah, you got to put that shadow boxing. To me, shadow boxing is moving meditation. That's how you get your meditating. Facts. Come on, right? Come on, son. When I was talking about the light, it wasn't there light out here. And now, who you telling? See, it ain't just me. It's getting dark out here. It's getting dark in these streets, people. It's getting dark in these streets. But this is why you gotta know. This is why you gotta have a left hook. When it get dark, you need that left hook. You close your eyes and just start winging that. Someone, you get in the dark alley, you close your eyes and just start winging it. He said about to practice the online course. Salute, warrior. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a part of the online course. Anybody that has signed up to my online course, I appreciate you big time, big time. Yeah, yeah, you're helping me continue and keep. So thank you. If you don't know about the other course, uh, advanced.lightburley.com. Check that out. We got different playlists. I got Wilson Pitts on there. I got different instructors on there teaching a thing. I got me doing the 52, 52 with boxing, 52 with kicking. I got a lot going on at advanced.lightburley.com. Was Bald George, that was a good question. Was Bald George forming I think so. Even though Afro George had the moves, Bald George had the wisdom. Facts like that. Bald George had that wisdom. He wasn't even sitting down in his later fights. Any list of branches / instructors. I need to make that. I need to make it because we got a few people out there. We got Vegas, Cali, New Jersey. There's a few other places in Vegas, Cali, New Jersey, Denmark. We got Denmark. If you're international and you're in Denmark, we got Magic Burley out there. We got Tai Chi Burley in Jersey. We got Vegas Burley in Vegas. We got Bully Burley in Cali. Uh, Randy Mann said he got JKD in the Keys. Me too. I just saw the Burt Cooper fight, and he was in his bag. Yeah, yeah. Bald George had the wisdom. Chicago in the building. Chicago in the building. Yeah, but we need some more places. We need some more instructors. We got to get some more instructors out there to to help us move this movement forward. So if you looking to be an instructor of 52, you just got to reach out to Mr. Burley, and I'll show you how you get certified. On my first online course, you can certify. Yeah, but we definitely need a headquarters. Mr. Burley needs a headquarters. It's about that time I get my own gym. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it at. Remember David Reed? From where? David Reed from where? Boxer? He said, Randy, man, hi, Mr. Burley, I'm certifiable. Yeah, you're certified, all right. You're certified. But you my good partner. You my good. You're part of the family, Mr. Randy. You're part of the family, Mr. Randy, and we love you around here, Mr. Randy man. Randy man come with some crazy comments, but we love him around here because he part of the team. Olympic and pro boxer, David Reed. Oh, I gotta look that up. I know a lot of boxers too. Ain't too many boxers that I don't know. I don't know why that's not. I'm gonna have to look him up. Maybe about face or something. What was his? Did he have a nickname or something? Maybe he got a nickname that I can know of, but that ain't ringing no bells. Lost to Trinidad, then I gotta know him because I was a what? Trini was the beast. Much love for Maine. Salute, Matthew. Thank you. Love back at you. Love back at you, warrior. Trinidad was a beast. Puerto Rican beast. Man to knock you out in the 12th round. The Dream. David Reed, The Dream. I gotta look it up because I'm still not. His face is still not coming up. But if Trini beat him, I had to see him because there ain't too many Trinidad fights I didn't see. You know, Maine got that good weed. I think so. I think so. I've heard about Maine. Him and Fernando Vargas, my boy, Mr. Vargas, both 154 champs, and I must know his face. It's probably just not pulling up to me, you know. Like I said, I was watching Trini all the way up to when Bernard Hopkins got his hand on him and then burned the Puerto Rican flag. Deontay Williams, peace to the God, peace to the God. We up in here. We got more likes than people in the building. That's how my lives would be doing. That's when I know my live is successful. When I got more likes than people in the building, that's a successful live to me. But I love everybody that passed through here and, still rocking with me, even though you can't see me and it seems like I'm sitting in the dark. You know what I'm saying? But this is good dark energy right here. You need that lesson, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you, homie. We got the online course. If you can catch me personally, I'm in St. Louis, I'm in Georgia. He said, yeah, fam, we got that gas up here. I got to get up there, man. For real, for real. Somebody in Maine get me a seminar. Somebody in Maine put together a seminar so I can get up there. That's right. Hit that like button. Nobody in the park here. Yeah, get me up to Maine, man. I want to see what that gas is at, and see what that gas hitting like. I want to see what that gas hitting like. Give me a seminar up there. You in Savannah, then you in the area, Mr. Deontay. You got it, then, you know what I'm saying? That 3 hours ain't nothing. Can blocks be countered? Yes, feints. Feints can destroy a blocker. Like, and I got good gas too. Feints can destroy a blocker. If someone's being heavily defensive, you kill him with feints. You get him to start reacting to things that's not happening, and then you left hook him to sleep. Yeah, you can say I'm from uptown. Yeah, 110th Street, 7th Avenue. That's like Middletown. That's like Middletown, almost Middletown. Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire got that tree law. Y'all got them trees up there. How good you think I can get? Well, the good thing about the mind is a supercomputer, and with enough time, you can get very good. It's all about timing. Like, how much time are you going to put in? And that's really the question. Like, how much time can you put in? If you can put in good time, you'll get good. If you can put in 2 or 3 hours a day, oh yeah, you're gonna grow. Things are going to change. Can we get a lawyer to speak on liabilities and rights of conduct? That's a smart thing, man, because people need to know that. They think you can just get out here and get to breaking people up and there ain't gonna be no repercussions. And that's right, coffee and weed. You know, they think it ain't gonna be no repercussions, and there will be repercussions and ramifications, and you need to know it. And that's why defense is good. Like, you get them to start punching first, and with the cameras, it's like he attacked me, and then I responded. You know what I'm saying? That's why defense can help you with these cameras. With bad people, beating's all right. Depends on how bad the person is. Even with good people, sometimes you got to beat on good people too. Them KJs, blessings, blessings. Salute to all of the people that stop through to hear me rant, talk about martial arts and fighting, and why you must keep your hands up and chin down, and why you must not pull your hand back when you punch. That's right. We red pill fighting over here. And part of the red pill thing is over here is that you gotta spar, man. Like, I'm so sick of teachers talking about what they did in their street fights and we can't see no sparring lessons. We can't see no sparring. But they telling us they undefeated in street fights. And we just supposed to believe them. That's right. Raylon T.Y. That's right, the signs. And we supposed to believe them. I don't. Ain't enough teachers sparring. You have to spar. If you're not sparring, you're not fighting. That's why I know some of these guys that, yeah, I was like, and this is the funny thing. Why is it that everybody who did martial arts and fought in the streets was a bouncer? Why is that? Is that from that movie? What was that movie with Roadhouse? I think it was Roadhouse. Roadhouse, where he was a bouncer. Who was that dude? The dude with the blonde hair. He was in a lot of movies. He played in Roadhouse, and I think he was a bouncer. Why is it? Why is the story that all of these martial artists, they were bouncers and they was beating Patrick Swayze? Thank you, Patrick Swayze. Why is everybody Patrick Swayze? Why all these martial artists Patrick Swayze? Why? How? Everybody that was kicking ass somehow was a bouncer. Like, yeah, I know my martial art work because I used to be a bouncer. I know this work because I used to be a bouncer. I used to be a bouncer. Come on, man. How many bouncers were there? Come on. Come on now. I think that's just a way to say that they were in fights so you believe them. But yet, we can't see you spar. When I ask them to spar, it's always, nah, my thing is too serious for sparring. You always wanted the boots with the blade in. How can I set up these GA lessons? Reach out to me on lightburley@yahoo.com. Lightburley52@yahoo.com. Lightburley52@yahoo.com. Send me your math out. I'll give you a call. We chop it up. So you ain't got to put your math out on the net. Yeah, like I said, it's always these guys that they were always bouncers, and we can't see none of their fights. We just got to take their word for it. Like, we just got to take their word. We can't see no video. See, there go the Most High. Finally, somebody with a good. He said I was a bouncer until last year. Rarely fought in 20 years. Why is it that when I hear it, these bouncers is always cracking skulls, beating up drunk dudes for sparring? Facts. Facts, Matthew Allen. I sparred the cat named Jack Finn after changing more flat-footed style. But I went straight back. That's right. Fell in love with that spin kick. Yeah, man. I just don't know why, these dudes think we fools with that. I used to fight in the streets and I'm undefeated. We need you. You are our voice. That's right. I'm the voice for the people. I am the voice for the true martial arts man who don't want to be fooled by the nonsense. If your teachers can't get in the ring and spar with you and show you, that's a problem. Because I can tell you, any boxing coach that is worth his weight, he can get in there with you. Any Muay Thai coach that's worth his weight, he can get in there with you. Any wrestler / grappler that's worth his weight, he can get in there and show you. That's right. Highly questionable. Yeah, that Dragonfly Jones stuff, most highly questionable. Because I'm telling you, the people that do it, they can get in there and show you. Not just talk about it. Not just say, nah, it's too deadly. I may hit you, left hook can kill you. I can't show you. Nah, they don't say none of that. They get right up in there, touch you up, and show you what they mean. But these guys want us to believe that they always undefeated, but we got to take their word. He said, "Round here, bouncers known for drugs in the club. The bouncers up there are the pushers." He said, "I'm your pusher. I'm your daddy. I'm that nigga in the alley." Knockmeezy said, "Truth, I whoop on my students to this day." That's what I'm talking about. Like my homie Knockmeezy, he can get in there and show you Muay Thai. He ain't got to stand outside and talk about what he did in street fights. He can get right in there and show you. Yeah, we do need our own equipment brand. I'm working on that. He can get right there and show you. And I think all coaches should be like that. I think you shouldn't be talking about these 18 moves you can pull off. You should be getting there and showing us what you can do. That's what I'm talking about. Like, and if you ain't doing that, then what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? You gotta break away from the kung fu fantasy, man. If your teacher can't get in there and spar and show you, then I wouldn't believe him. I kept breaking knuckles. Wrong technique or bad DNA? Could be a little bit of both, but I'll go with wrong technique. Power, wisdom, blocks.